Hey everyone, welcome back to the next video, and in this video we're going to be going over if statements. So what is an if statement? An if statement basically controls flow and logic, and basically if a certain condition is true, then we're going to run this code. So for example, if we have a variable a that is 5 and a variable b that is 3, if a is greater than 3, if a is greater than b, then we can print a certain line. And that's pretty much an if statement, because if a certain condition is true, and by true I mean if it follows what the if statement says, then we're going to run this code. So let's go to the idle and see some examples of this. Okay, so here we are in our idle, and let's go back to that example that I just said with a and b. So let's first start off with defining our variables. So let's say a equals 5 and b equals 3. So now, to make an if statement, we have to write if and then our statement. So if a is greater than b, and then we put colons to signal that we're finished the if statement. Well, not finish the if statement, but finish the condition. Then we press enter, and now we want to put the code that we want to run if this condition is true. Let's say print a is greater than b. Boom. So we ran this code, and since it printed out a is greater than b, because the if statement says if a is greater than b, which it is because 5 is greater than 3, then print a is greater than b. Now let's try the same thing, but with a different command. With the false command. So let's say if b is greater than a, print b is greater than a. As you can see, it didn't print anything because b isn't greater than a, so this code is not going to run. Now, now we can try it with some more advanced examples. So let's try using booleans like we did in the last video with if statements. So let's say you have a pet dog and your dog is hungry. So hungry, let's say instead of hungry, let's say dog hunger equals true, which so that basically means our dog's hunger is true. So our dog is hungry. So if dog hunger equals true, then we're going to print I have fed the dog. So when we run this code, it should print I have fed the dog. There we go, because dog hunger is true. So if dog hunger is true, then we're going to print I have fed the dog, and it's exactly what we did. So now let's try it with false. So if dog hunger equals false, then print the dog is not hungry. As you can see, it didn't print anything because dog hunger is still true. Now, what if we do the same thing and make dog hunger false? So let's copy this code, paste it, and there we go. We got the dog is not hungry because dog hunger is false, and if dog hunger equals false, we'll get the dog is not hungry. Okay, so those are the basics of if statements, and the next video is going to be pretty much a part 2 of this video, because we're going to see else statements and elif statements that we can all combine to make one big block of code. So make sure to go watch that video right after this, and yeah. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, you might learn something from the future videos, so make sure to look out for those. Thanks for watching.